Hi, I'm Gary Bates.
And I'm Dr. Robert Carter. We're just two of your CMI guides, along with Gavin Cox and Keaton Halley, for upcoming tours to see the sites of ancient Egypt.
You know, seeing the ancient monuments of Egypt is on most people's bucket list as a must-see once-in-a-lifetime trip. But most don't know where to start. Sure, there's the pyramids, but what other things should we see? And what about planning and logistics? And what travel company should one use?
Seeing the sites of Egypt is definitely worth doing, but one of the more problematic areas for Christians is how to view it and interpret it all in the light of biblical history. For example, the construction dates of the pyramids that you'll be told by local guides there would precede the biblical dates for the flood. Obviously, the pyramids did not survive the global devastation of Noah's flood.
Now, in recent years, we've been exploring and researching this issue. After all, the history of Egypt is vitally important for Christian theology, particularly concerning the Exodus event. And that's why, while on this tour, you'll not only be seeing the wonderful and breathtaking sights, but we'll also be doing presentations for you and sharing some of these newfound insights into how these important biblical events fit into Egyptian history.
That's right. For example, we'll be highlighting some of the mind-blowing engineering that the ancient Egyptians employed. And not just in the grand monuments, there's so much more that's often overlooked. And Gary will be doing a presentation on the timing of Joseph's visits, the Exodus, who is the Pharaoh that suffered the wrath of God at that time.
You know, when we offered to host a biblical tour of Egypt, the response was overwhelming. We expanded from 1 to 2, and now we have 3 tours. And there are a few slots left on each. Yet since we have enough people, we get to have the whole Nile cruise boat just for the exclusive use of CMI guests. But we want to ensure that we can fill up every available berth because we don't know whether we'll be doing this again in the near future or ever. So for more information, and to register your interest, just go to creation.com. If you scroll down the front page, you'll see a Tour Egypt banner there. There's even a frequently asked questions on our site that should give you all the answers you need. But if not, just fill out the form online and we'll be in touch with you as soon as possible.
This will be a first-class trip, and we encourage you to join us with other like-minded Christians on these very special tours, with a ministry that you can trust to be faithful with God's Word. We look forward to having you join us.